Guys, in the last session, we developed our application with dynamic search. Now, today, I'm giving one more requirement. So this requirement is multi-page web application, guys. So here, I want you to develop multiple pages here. I want you to develop multiple pages. Requirement, develop a web application. Develop web application with below pages. Develop web application with below pages. Okay, so this is the requirement. The first one is develop login page and registration page and forgot password page. Forgot password page. Now we need to have a page where we will have login, registration, and forgot password. So the screen will be available like this. So here email ID, password will be available, which is used to log in into our application. Email ID, password will be available to log in into our application. And here we will be having a login button. Now, first time, if user want to access our application, they have to sign up in our application. That's where registration functionality will be available. So here we are giving a link called forgot password. If user is already registered, then forgot password option will be displayed for them. And if he is a new user, then we will give option called sign up. Sign up option will be available. Forgot password will be available. Now, once a user is click on sign up, it has to open a registration page. Now, registration page, it will contain the fields like first name, last name, email, first name, last name, email, password, that fields information, gender, mobile number, something like this. Gender. We are going to take these values. Now here in the forgot password page, user will enter email. Okay. Login page, it will contain email field and password field. Email field will be available and password field will be available in the login page, and it will contain login button and forgot password hyperlink. Forgot password hyperlink will be available, and sign up hyperlink also will be available. Email is a text field in the login page. Password is also a text field in the login page. So like this, a login page will be available. User will click on this home page. Login page will open. Email ID is a text field. Password is a text field. Login button will be available. When user want to log in into our application, first they need to create the account. For that, we are giving sign up. Sign up page will contain first name as a text field, last name as a text field, email as a text field, password as a text field, gender as a radio button. Gender radio button will be available. Perfect. Forgot password page, guys. So here, first time that here registration page will be available, and here forgot password page will be available. When we go for forgot password page, we are going to ask the user to enter the email ID. So when we ask the user to enter the email ID, and we will click on submit button. We'll click on submit button. Here, guys, when he is asking to recover the password with the given email ID, if his account is available in the database, then we will display the user to re-enter the password and confirm password, then submit. So here, forgot password functionality, we need to implement like this. First, we need to give the user to enter his email ID. Once he give the email ID, click on submit. With this email ID, if record is already available, then we need to display another page for the user to update the password. So this is your email ID. new password text field and confirm password text field will be available. Then we will give the submit option. So with the given email ID, if the record is already available, then we are giving the user to set the new password with this. So this is forgot password.jsp. Okay. Suppose when user enter a email ID which is not available in the database, then we are going to specify that the given email ID is incorrect. We will give the email ID and we'll ask the user to click on submit. With the given email ID, if user is having the account, then we will give you a new screen. That new screen will display email field already, which will display the mail here. We will ask the user to enter new password, confirm password and submit. Then user password should be updated in the database. So this is register page, register.jsp, and here we will be having login.jsp. Got it? Login JSP will be available. Registration JSP will be available. In the registration JSP, multiple fields will be available like first name, last name, email, password. So like this, several text fields will be available and register button also will be available. So let me call it as first name and last name, gender. First name. This one will be considered as a last name. This one will be considered as a last name, and here we will be having gender, either male or female. So the radio buttons will be available. So first time user is going to register. When he register, email ID and password will be available. With that, user can log in into the application. Right. Suppose if user forgot the password, then user will go to forgot password.jsp. When user go for forgot password.jsp, we will ask the user to enter the email and we are going to click on submit button. Whenever user click on the submit button, if that given mail is already available in the table, then we need to display another page to reset the password. User will enter the new password. User will enter the confirm password. Then when he click on submit, his password should be updated with the new password. With the updated password, user should be able to log in into the application. Are you guys clear with these 4 pages? Login page, registration page, forgot password page, and resetting the new password. Are you guys clear? Are you guys clear with my point? All right. Now, once the user is logged in into the application successfully, we need to display a dashboard page. I want the dashboard page should be available like this. In the dashboard page, I want to display a menu here. Side menu should be available in the dashboard page. Now, in the side menu, what we need to do is we need to display, we need to ask the user to enter education details, and we need to ask the user to enter family details, father name, mother name, okay, family details, education details, and user address details will be available. User address will be available. I want to ask the user to enter his address details. I want to store the user address, and the user education details and user family details should be available. User family details should be available. So like this, I want to display one dashboard page. In the dashboard page, we will be having the menus like this. We will be having a menu like this. So in this menu, user can select any. If you click on the address, it should ask the user to enter address data. Now, address screen will be available. Which contains address screen. First of all, dashboard page will be available. This dashboard will display 3 menus: user address data, user education data, user family data. Address screen will contain several fields here. Okay, 5.1, that is address screen. Now, address screen should contain city, state, country. City, state, country, that information should be available. Coming to family education details, coming to education details, we are going to ask the citizen to enter the information like this. Highest qualification, pass out year, highest qualification, pass out year, percentage in the highest qualification. Percentage in highest qualification. These fields should be displayed in the education. Then coming to family details, it has to ask the user to give the family information. Family details. So here we are going to ask father name, mother name, number of siblings. Number of siblings. How many brothers and sisters that you have? Number of siblings should be available. So this information we are going to ask the user. One is forgot password page. Next one is reset new password. We are going to use reset new password page. In the reset new password page, we are going to display email as a label, and we are going to display new password, and we are going to display confirm password. And we are going to display confirm password. So this is my dashboard page. After login success, dashboard page will be displayed. Guys, 1 minute. Yeah, guys, so did you understand? Did you understand my requirement now? I want you to develop a project. This project will contain a login page. Login page will contain email text field, password text field, login button, forgot password hyperlink, sign up hyperlink. So here, when you click on the login button, email ID password should be validated and it should display dashboard page. When you click on forgot password hyperlink, here, when you click on the forgot password hyperlink, forgot password page should be displayed. We need to ask the user to enter the email and click on submit button. Whenever this user give the email ID and click on submit, we need to verify with this email ID, record is available in the database or not. With the email ID, if the record is not available, we will display error message on the same page, no email found. Suppose, for example, with the given email ID, if the record is available, we need to display reset password page. Reset password.jsp page should be displayed. Display the mail ID and a new password. We need to ask the user to enter the new password, ask the user to enter the confirm password and click on submit button. Then that user password should be updated in the database table. Once user logged in into the database successfully, here we need to display a side menu. If you go to our institute courses offering, here a side menu is coming. When I click on Java full stack, Java related courses are coming. When I click on UI full stack, UI courses are coming. Similarly, when you click on the address option here, side menu should be available in the page. When we click on address option, address field should be displayed here. And we have a submit button to insert the address data. Then when you click on education page fields will be displayed here. When you click on submit button, education data should be inserted into table. And when you click on the family icon, the family related fields will be displayed with the submit button to store the data. And finally, here I want to give a logout option so that the user can log out from the application. So after family, at the end, I'm going to give the option for user to click on logout. So when I click on logout, that user information should be, that user should be log out from the application. User should be able to log out from the application. So total how many pages we are going to develop? A login page will be available. Registration page will be available. Forgot password page will be available. Reset new password page will be available. Dashboard page will be available. In the dashboard page, address screen to display address information, city, state, country, and submit button. City, state, country, submit button. Okay. So here in the educational page, in the dashboard page should display dashboard page. Dashboard page should display left side menu, left side menu with below screen, with below names. Address, education, family. Now, logout. Logout should be available. So user should be logged out from the application. Address screen, whenever user select address, address field should be displayed here. City, state, country, submit button. City, state, country, submit button should be displayed. When I click on submit button, address data should be stored into table. And then when I click on education, education page details will be displayed here. Highest qualification, pass out here, percentage in the highest qualification, and submit button. So when I click on submit button, this education data should be stored into education table. Family details menu should be available. Father name, mother name, number of siblings, and submit button should be available. Logout means when user click on the logout, the home page should be displayed. That is a login page. Are you guys clear? So total how many pages will be available? One login page, one registration page, forget password, reset new password 4 pages, dashboard 5, address 6, education 7, family details 8. Total 8 pages will be available in our application. Total how many JSPs will be available, guys? Total how many JSPs will be available? 8 JSPs will be available in our application. All of you clear with my requirement? I'm repeating once again, listen carefully. I want you people to develop one application. Develop a web application with below pages. First, I want a login page. I want a login page. So here, sign up. First time user will come and click on sign up. Then this page should open where user can enter the data and submit. Once the user registration completed successfully, we will display a success message. Then user can go and log in. Okay. If email ID password is incorrect, error message will be displayed. Forget password. If user forgot the password, we will give the option for user to reset the password. When user click on forget password, this forgot password page will be displayed. In the forgot password, user will enter a email and will click on submit button. The given email ID, if it is not available in the database, we need to display error message on the same page saying that invalid email. With the given email ID, if record is available in the database, we need to give you another page for the user to reset the password. So when user give the new password, confirm password, if new password and confirm password is correct, then user password should be updated in the database. User should be able to log in with updated password. Forgetting the password is a common scenario. We should give the users to update the password, to reset the password. Now, after resetting the password, user wants to log in. When user log in, here we will display a page. We will display a dashboard page. In the dashboard page, side menus available. Side menu will be available like this. So in the side menu, when I click on address form should display with submit button. When I click on submit button in the address page, address data should be stored into database table and display a success message. Address saved successfully for the user. Address saved successfully for the user. Okay. After storing the address, now when I will click on education. So when I click on education, education field should display here and submit button. When I store the education data, success message should be displayed here. Okay. Then I will go for family. When I click on family, related fields should be displayed here with submit button. I should be able to store the family data. Then finally log out. When I click on the logout, I should log out from the application and I should go back to my login page. Are you guys clear with my requirement? Anybody who is having doubts on the requirement, could you please raise your hand? Anybody having doubts on the requirement, could you please raise your hand in the Zoom? I will clarify your doubts related to requirement. I will not tell you how many classes we need to create, how many tables we need to create. That is your analysis. I want you to analyze and tell me how many tables we need to create, how many classes we need to create. 8 pages are available in our application. I want you to think and come up with your ideas before I am going to explain. Yeah, Roshni, what is your doubt?
Yes, sir. Sir, logout button.
When you click on the logout button, you will go to the login page. That's it.
Okay.
Got it? So generally, now, if you go to any web application, what will happen when you click on the logout?
Yeah, sir, got it. Sir, address, education and family, this page, where should we redirect this? Address, education,
No.
family.
Whenever you submit the address, same page, success message will display. That's it. Address inserted successfully.
We need to insert data in database.
Yes. Then how will you maintain the data?
Yeah, got it, sir. Yeah.
So whenever you submit the address data should be displayed. Address data should be stored into database table.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Iqbal, what's your question?
So the same with the database as a dashboard, sir. We are only just submitting we are not repopulating it anywhere.
No, we are not displaying that anywhere. Just we are inserting the data.
Sir, but basically,
want,
sir, these are some repeated tasks, sir.
No. People are not able to develop this also, man. If
So
you want,
give something else, na, sir. Already
you
see
do.
login, registration, everything is we have done already.
You can do one thing. Whatever the password is available, right? Don't take the password from the user. Generate the password in the code.
Okay, like get password, get OTP types.
Right. You can do that. And you can add one more screen. Summary screen you can add. Whatever the data you entered, all the data display here. A summary page.
Okay.
Right. And here you need to understand that one thing. It is not just like inserting the data. You need to maintain which address belongs to which user, which education data belongs to which user, which family data belongs to which user. So there is a complexity in that. It is not like just inserting the data. There should be some relation between the data, right? Which user address it is, which user education it is, which user family information it is. You got it?
Okay, sir.
It is not just like inserting the data. You need to maintain the relationship. So tomorrow, when I look into the database table, we need to understand that. So this family data belongs to which user? In our application, multiple users can be available. Multiple user addresses will be available. Multiple user educations will be available. Multiple users family details will be available. So there should be some relation between the data. Tomorrow, if I ask you to retrieve the particular user education, you should be able to do it. Got it? Perfect. So there should be some link between the tables in order to implement this requirement. I want you to crack that logic. Come on, guys. Anyone else having any other questions? Anyone else having any other questions? Anybody who is not able to understand the requirement? How many DTO classes? How many DAO classes? How many database tables that you need to analyze? Yeah. Anybody having any doubts? Yeah, please raise your hand with respect to the requirement. Yeah, guys, unmute your mic and speak out. Anybody having any questions, you can unmute and you can speak out. So you have 4 days of time to work on this requirement, guys. So from tomorrow, our advanced Java class will not be available. As I informed yesterday, I'm going to hometown. I will update you our next advanced Java class. So when the next advanced Java class will start, I will explain you about the filters and I will explain you about the session management. So before I'm going to take the next advanced Java class, I want you to try implementing this project. And from tomorrow, 6 p.m., as you guys asked, the soft skill class is going to start tomorrow at 6 p.m. IST. Okay, so it will be available online as well as offline. 6 p.m. soft skill class will be available, and morning that Hibernate classes will be running. I will be back in 3-4 days or maximum by this weekend. I will try to come back. So once I come back, I will explain that filter and the session management functionality. So before I am going to take the next class, I want you people to try implementing this functionality. Some people are asking, please explain update and delete. That means you did not try that. So once I come back, I will explain that edit and delete functionality also. So in the first project, I asked you to implement edit and delete functionality. Some people completed that. Some people are not able to complete that. Okay, I will upload this requirement to the portal now. I want you guys to try before coming to next class. All right, good. Anything else, guys? Any other doubts? So tomorrow, 6 o'clock, that soft skill class will be available. We will share the Zoom link for that in the group. So don't miss that. So you can attend that class to understand your interview preparation, group discussion, email writing, how to apply for the leaves in the company, how to talk to team members, how to talk to the managers, how to talk with the HR. That information you will understand in the soft skill class. It will be available from tomorrow at 6 p.m. IST. So for you people, morning 7:30, Hibernate class will be available. Evening 6 p.m., that soft skill class will be available for next 1 week. Okay, good. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much. We'll meet again in the next session. I will update in the group when the next session will be available. I'm going to upload these notes in the classroom. Please download that and start trying to implement this. Okay, thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.